28 or 29%, if my off the top of the head math is correct. Free throw by Billhauer is good. That's his first point of the ball game. And Tripp now back on top by 5. He can make it 6, and he does. 32-26. Tripp leads it. Here's Glanzer across the timeline. Goes right wing with it. To Brad Letcher inside Massey. Massey gets it back to Miller, working the inside. Miller won't go for it. Stabner's got the board. Stabner gets it out to a young man. Mike Lowen, sophomore's in the ball game. Just entered it. He's having trouble now. Gets it across the timeline to Stabner. Back to Mike Lowen. To Henry Preen, who's open. 20-foot set shot. Too short, no good. Massey's got the board to Miller. Miller leading the fast break. Now gets it to Waltner. One dribble left. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes. Miller's got control. Gets a shot up, good. Ken Miller has 3 points. And Freeman draws to within 4. 32-28. Here's Lowen to Billhauer. Back top of the key to Lowen. Right wing, Preen. Once again, he's going to try that set shot. Once again, it's short. Rebound comes out. 3-on-3 break. And Glanzer threw the ball away. Barry Glanzer had to throw off of the outstretched arms of a Tripp player and threw the ball right out of bounds. So with 15 seconds, it appears that the Wildcats of Tripp will have yet another chance to get a shot at the basket. 8-7. Preen driving the lane. His shot is partially blocked. Stabner's got the board. And as he puts it up, we've got a foul on Massey inside. And oh, is that a big foul? That is 4 fouls on Keith Massey. And Keith Massey is leaving the ball game, and the Tripp fans are on their feet. The Freeman fans are not so happy. We'll just have to wait and see how that will affect the ball game. That's bound to have a say on the outcome of this ball game. Tripp now is 4 of 10. And Stabner can't get the first one, but he gets the second one. Stabner having a little trouble at free line tonight. As is Tripp. There's Don. They're not going to get a shot up as the pass was deflected. And we have reached out in the championship game of region number 6. A few seconds remaining in the halftime. The tip is up and controlled by the Freeman Flyers. Here's Waltner with the basketball. Left wing to Dave Judge. Now back to Waltner. Now to Miller. Inside to Massey. To the right for the lane is good. Keith Massey has 9 points. And it's 33-30, a 3-point ball game. Here's Preen down the floor, being guarded closely by Collar. Now to Schnabel, top of the key. Schmidt is open. He's got it. That ball is in and out, down and out. Finally fell through for him. 35-30. Collar, left wing to Waltner, back to Collar. To Miller, underneath. Massey's beat him again. Shot won't go, however. Stabner with the board. Well, so far in the second half, the Flyers have been able to move the ball inside to Massey. There's a fine pass. Whoa, shot is too hard by Schmidt. He missed everything that time. A little over anxious. First shot of the second half. Shot an air ball. Flyers are now back on the attack. There's Collar to Waltner, left wing. Dribbles down in the corner. Gets it inside Miller. Ooh, working on Schnabel. He made a basket, but it's not going to count. The foul will go instead on Jerry Schnabel. Against Jerry Schnabel, that is his second. It is the first team foul against the Tripp Wildcats here in the third quarter of play. So the Flyers will play it in from underneath their own basket. They get it inside to Massey. Check that, Megan Miller. Miller's turnaround shot way too long, no good. And we've got a foul on the rebound against Mike Waltner. That is the first foul of the game against Mike Waltner. And the Wildcats will play it in. Freeman pressuring all over in the backcourt. There's Preen. To Holtz. To Schnabel underneath. Stabner missed the shot. Got his own rebound. Won't go the second time either. Rebound. Schnabel. This time it won't go either. And Tripp missed 3 shots from very close range. However, we got a foul on the third attempt. And that one went against Brad Letcher of Freeman. So we'll go to the free throw line and the person of Jerry Schnabel. 6'2", senior. He will be shooting 2 free throws. His first one is up. No good. Too hard off the heel of the rim. Schnabel can put the Wildcats on top by 6 with his free throw, and he does it. He missed them both. Tripp guilty of some bad free throw shooting here. Freeman on the rebound. They have it right now. Here's Collar. Back to Dave Jones on the left wing. Crossing the lane. Letcher. Shot won't go for it. Rebound comes to Charlie Hope. Now to Charlie Schmidt. To Henry Preen, who will dribble across the timeline. Being guarded by Jones. Pick is set for him. Preen's jump shot won't stick. Rebound to Ken Miller. Miller on this short dribble pass to Waltner. Waltner will go down in the corner. Here's Collar. Boy, he arched that one up a long ways. No good. Jones has the rebound. Back to Miller. 10-footer from the right baseline. No good. Letcher in there with all the big fellas. Got the rebound. Got the shot up. It didn't go through, but it wouldn't have counted had it gone through. He was guilty of traveling. And the inbounds pass now is stolen by Freeman. Collar to Waltner. The basket's going to count. We've got a foul. And that foul will go against Charlie Hope. Against Charlie Hope, that is his 3rd foul in the ball game. But right now, the Freeman Flyers could draw within 2 points with a free throw right here. Waltner does not connect on the end of the 3-point play. So, the Wildcats will be back with the ball. There's Henry Preen on the dribble being guarded by Jones. To Schmidt. Left wing it goes to Preen. Trying to work inside. Stabler's got the ball. He's got the basket. But let's hold the phone. We got a foul before that on Ken Miller. That is the first foul against Kent Miller. Ron Bennett wants timeout. We've got 5 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter of the championship game of Region 6. Our score. Driving all the way down. Shovel shot. Won't go. Rebound to Henry Preen. And he's fouled by Collar in the backcourt. Kerry Collar is angry at himself, number 1, for missing the fast break layup. Number 2, for committing the foul. I don't think he actually believed he committed the foul. I believe I said it was 2 team fouls a little bit ago on Freeman. I should have said 4. Now it's 5. We'll be at the free throw line for the 1-and-1 with Henry Preen. A Tripp. His first free throw is good. That's 11 points for the 5'10" junior. Second free throw is also good. So Tripp now has got their biggest lead of some time at 7 points, 39-32. Here's Dave Jones to Barry Glanzer. To Letcher, back to Glanzer. He's open, long-range shot, won't go. Rebound comes to Charlie Hope. Keith Massey now is out of the ballgame. They go with Jones, Walden, Letcher, and Glanzer. There's Charlie Hope. Long-range jump shot falls way short, no good. Glanzer's got the board. Glanzer on the dribble. Lead court pass, Walder. He'll fire from long range, no good. Henry Preen, lead court pass, Charlie Hope. It's going to be off his foot, but I think we got a traveling of some type. Or what's the call? I think somebody lost their glasses. So we had a timeout. Jim Stabler lost his glasses. Well, anyway, Tripp loses the inbounds pass, and now they steal it back, and now they lose it out of bounds. Henry Preen lost the ball out of bounds after it had changed hands 3 times. So, Freeman will play it in underneath their own basket. They played into Letcher. Inside it goes. Miller trying to make a move. He is fouled from behind by Jerry Schnabel. 3 fouls on Jerry Schnabel. And we are not, as of yet, in the 1-on-1 free throw situation. Here's Dave Jones. He'll get it in to Waltner, deep in the corner. Waltner looking for Miller inside, working on Stabler. Got it up, won't go. Stabler with the ball. And we're going to foul on Miller as he tried to snap the ball from behind against Jim Stabler.
Bennett wants a timeout.
So we've got, with that foul on Ken Miller, that is Ken Miller's second personal foul. Ron Bennett wants another timeout. 3 minutes, 32 seconds remaining, 3rd quarter. Our score, Tripp 39, Freeman 32. We'll be back to the falls. Jim Stabler's at the free throw line for Tripp. Stabler in the game has 6 points. He's had a rough go of it from the free throw line, however, and he can't make this one go for him either. And the rebound is sucked out of there by Letcher. Lead court. Waltner's all alone. Shot is good. What a shot by Waltner. He had to bring that one over the top and kind of fling it over the arms of Jim Stabner for the basket. 39-34. Tripp leads it over Freeman. Championship game on Region 6. Here's Preen driving the lane. Ball is taken away from him by Letcher, but Letcher will be guilty of the foul also. And now Freeman finds themselves in a fair amount of foul trouble. Brad Letcher picks up his fourth. Keith Massey has 4. Massey is not back in the ball game as of yet. Free throw by Preen is good. He has 13 points. He had 10 at halftime. He has hit 3 free throws in a row. Make it 4. 41-34. Tripp leads it. We've got just over 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Freeman has the ball. Here's Dave Jones to Barry Glanzer. To Letcher inside. Miller working against Stabner. Got it up. And I don't think the basket's going to count, as he was fouled before the shot went up by Charlie Schmidt of Tripp. He has 2. So the Flyers will play it in from underneath their own basket. Dave Jones looking to play it in. Has to go high out front to Letcher. Down in the corner. Right back to Jones. Long range jump shot. Won't go for it. Charlie Hope has the rebound for Tripp. He'll flip it now to Henry Preen, who will take it across the timeline under the watchful eye of Barry Glanzer. The lob pass inside as they tried to get it to Stabner. It's tapped away and stolen by Miller. Now the ball is loose on the floor, and Henry Preen tries to save. Right back to Miller, working inside. Got the shot up, no good, but he is fouled. And that foul's against Jerry Schnabel. Well, folks, I don't know if you keep up with the action or not, but that's just how fast it's happening right out here. 41-34. Tripp has a 7-point lead. They led by 5 at halftime, 33-28. At the free throw line will be Ken Miller. He will shoot 2 free throws. His first one is no good. And at this particular point, things are not going right for the Freeman Flyers. His second free throw will go. So with that free throw, he narrows the Tripp Wildcat lead to 6 points, 41-35. Here's Henry Preen across the timeline on the dribble. He goes left wing to Hope, to Schmidt, to Stabner. Now back to Schmidt. Jump shot 15 feet, won't go. Letcher with a rebound, and Jones. Lead court pass, down the floor. Waltner, jump shot 15 feet off the glass, is good. Mike Waltner has 10 points, and it's 41-37. This ball game is a long, long ways from being over. Should be an excellent ball game. Stay tuned with us. There's Henry Preen, shot up, no good. Rebound is off the hands of Stabner, out of bounds. So that gives the Freeman Flyer fans a little more to cheer about. They can cut the lead. There's just 2 points for the basket right here. Glanzer to Miller. Miller, turn around, 15-footer, won't stick. Rebound to Charlie Schmidt of Tripp. Being harassed in the backcourt, gets it to Glenn Vilhauer, who's down in the ball game. Now to Hope. Hope on the slow dribble across the timeline, gets it back to Preen. Preen high atop the circle, goes right wing. To Schmidt, working on Jones. Jump shot, short range, too hard. Miller's got the board. Miller to Waltner. Waltner on the dribble. All the way down. Lays a shot up, no good. Tipped by Miller, no good. Stabner's got it. There's the long court pass. Hope's got the freebie. Good. 10 points for Charlie Hope, and it's 43-37 with just over a minute to play in the third quarter. Glanzer to Waltner. Back to Glanzer now. Glanzer behind the back dribble. Can't take the lane as he had intended to. Forced to go left wing to Waltner. Now back to Glanzer. To Letcher. Tipped away from him. He's got it right back. Fine pass inside. The basket's going to count. What a pass. Woo! Glanzer with a super pass back inside to Miller. Miller will get the basket. And who was the foul on? I would guess that foul's on Vilhauer, number 34. Yes, it is. Miller can make a 3-point play of it, and he does. 7 points for Ken Miller in the 3-point game. Henry Preen falls down in the backcourt, but now gets it to Schmidt. Schmidt across the timeline. Back to Preen. 43-40. For the right to come right back here next Thursday for the state Class B basketball tournament. Here's Billhauer off the glass. He scores. Glenn Billhauer has 4 points. It's 45-40. 20 seconds left, third quarter. Glanzer to Carey Scooter Collar. Now to Jones inside, working the glass. He's got it. Dave Jones with 4 points. 45-42, less than 10 seconds left. Here's Hope. Long court pass, comes to Billhauer. Trying to pass inside. Stabner, let's hold it. He's still in the traveling. It's Glenn Billhauer. The basket was good to Stabner. Billhauer traveled in the process of getting the ball to him. And Stabner steals the inbounds pass. And his long shot at the horn is no good. We have played 3 quarters, 42 at the end of 3 quarters. The Wildcats have led almost all the way. Massey now is back in. He controls the tip for Freeman. To Waltner, now to Glanzer, right wing. To Waltner, back to Massey, going right to the big fella. Turnaround shot is no good, but he is fouled by Jim Stabner. That is 3 fouls against Jim Stabner. And the Flyers will be at the charity stripe with Keith Massey shooting 2 free throws.
4 for 9.
Freeman in the ball game, just 4 of 9. Tripp also has not had a very good night at the free throw line. Massey's first one is short, no good. So an even 40% for him right now, 4 of 10. Massey can make it 5 of 11 and bring the Flyers to within 2 with a free throw here, but he doesn't do it. Rebound to Stabner. Tripp in control. There's Charlie Schmidt. Gets back to Jerry Schnabel. Top of the key to Preen. Now to Schmidt. Being guarded by Jones. In the corner to Schnabel. To Preen. Working inside against Glanzer. And Glanzer takes a spill on the arena floor. But he is also guilty of a personal foul. That is Barry Glanzer's first personal foul. And it will send to the free throw line. Henry Preen, who is 4 of 4 from the free throw line, has 14 points in the ball game. His free throw is good.
10 out of 19 free throws.
Tripp now has crept over that 50% mark. They are 10 of 19, make it 11 of 20 from the free throw line. 47-42, the Wildcats lead by 5. They have led the entire ball game. Here's Waltner on the right wing, working to get a shot up. He does. Won't stick. Massey's got the board. Massey's shot won't stick again. Glanzer with the board, and he's got it this time. Third time's a charm for Barry Glanzer. We had a bit of an altercation here in the backcourt. Not quite sure what happened. But a couple of people ended up on the floor. In any event, Tripp will play it in. They own a 3-point lead in the ball with 7:15 remaining in the game. There's Hope in the backcourt, almost traveled with the ball. But gets it to Preen. Things have got to start to tighten up in the stomachs a little bit of everybody around here. Here's Hope. He's open, takes the lead, gets the shot, short, no good. Massey's got the rebound. And Massey's pass is stolen by Henry Preen. Preen will shoot from 10 feet. Too long, no good. Jones rebound for Freeman. To Miller. Cross-court Glanzer, but it was tipped out of bounds by Preen. So, the Flyers will play it in. They trail by 3. A basket here would bring them to within a point. That would be as close as they have been for a long, long time in this basketball game. There's a pass left wing taken by Charlie Hope. Hope takes the ball away, and Mike Waltner is going to be guilty of a tripping foul. That is the 3rd foul against Mike Waltner. And Tripp will be at the free throw line. Charlie Hope will be shooting. He has 10 points in the game. So far, very, very even scoring for the Wildcats in the ball game. Preen leads them so far with 16. Hope has 10. Jerry Schnabel has 9. For Freeman, Massey has 9. Free throw is no good. Rebound comes down to Mike Waltner. Now his glasses fall off. So maybe I should go into the elastic band business, boys, for the back of the glasses. We've had a couple of them hit the turf here today.
11 of 21 free throws.
11 of 21. for Tripp for the free throw line. Here's Freeman on the attack. Inside, ball tipped away. Now control, almost stolen again. Now stolen back by Walter of Freeman. He puts up a shot, no good. Miller rebounds. His shot is no good. Massey's got the board and he's got it. Keith Massey. It's 47 to 46. 11 points for Keith Massey. The Wildcats on a 1-point lead. They have the ball. Here's Smith. The ball almost taken away from him by Jones. Now it is. And we're going to jump it up. Good defensive play by Dave Jones as he came out there and slapped the ball out of the hands of Charlie Smith and forced a jump ball. And we've got a timeout on the floor. And boom. 5 minutes. So, Jerry Stavel, a Wildcat, who was one foul away from elimination. Tip is up and control by who? Miller, lead card, Glanzer's got the freebie, he got it. Freeman has gone in front. Glanzer with a layup has 14 points. 48-47, Freeman. Mark that down, 5:43, they took the lead. First time in the ball game, I do believe. Since the early stages, at any rate. Here's Holt for the ball. Right wing, Charlie Smith, jump shot, good! 4 points for Charlie Smith, and it's 49-48. 5:20 remaining in the game. Should be nothing but riding the seesaw the rest of the game. Here's Jones, 18-foot, set shot, it's good! Dave Jones has 6. It's 50-49, Freeman. Here's Charlie Holt on the slow dribble in the backcourt. Now gets it back to Crane. Crane will dribble it across the timeline. Being guarded by Glanzer. Working underneath. Crane gets up a shot. Won't go. Big battle for the rebound. Walner's got it. Walner ahead to Miller. He's open. He scores. Ken Miller gives Freeman our biggest lead of the game. 52-49. Tripp has it. Here's Stabner. Stabner says, let's slow it up. Gets it back to Schmidt. And Schmidt is charged with an offensive foul. And the Flyers are flying. This crowd has gone nuts down here on the left-hand side. The Freeman rooting section has done a whole lot to cheer about, except the Flyers staying close. Now they've got a 3-point lead and the basketball with 4.5 minutes to play in the game. They're working inside. Miller, fine fake. Gets a shot up, no good, but he's going to be guilty of traveling. An excellent call by Dale Weber. Shuffling of the feet inside. But a good move nonetheless by Ken Miller.
9-10 turnovers, 9 for Freeman. 10 for
Tripp has committed 10 turnovers in the ball game, whereas the Wildcats have committed only 9. Tripp wants timeout. Game of region number 6. Tripp has the ball. They trail by 3 points. There's Henry Preen on the dribble. He goes to a new man in the ball game. Tom Feeder is in. Here's Preen driving the lane. Gets it up over Massey. Won't stick. Stabner with the board. He does not score, but he is fouled. That foul goes against Brad Letcher, and he becomes the first man to leave the ball game via the foul route. He leaves with 4:07 remaining in the game. Brad Letcher did not score tonight. At the free throw line for Tripp will be Jim Stabner. Stabner has not scored in this half. He has 6 points for the game. He's got 2 big free throws here. The first one is good. Stabner has 7, 52, 50, 52, 51. As Stabner connects on the second one. A 1-point ball game with 4 minutes to play. Don't go away. Region action on your big friend for sports in the Midwest, WNEX Yankton. Tom Axel, happy to be along with you to bring you the ball game from the arena. Here's Glanzer. And how he got that one up over Stabner, I'll never know. He's hot. They've hit the last 5 shots, I've been informed. He has 16 points. Tripp on the attack. Inside. Nice pass. Snavels got him, and it won't go for him. Miller with a rebound. Cross court to Scooter Collar. Collar will hold up on the right wing. 3.5 minutes to go. 54-51. Freeman leading Tripp. Glanzer again. Long range. This time it won't go. Collar's got the rebound. Looking inside. Gets it to Miller. Working the baseline. Gets it up. Won't go. And we get a foul, and it's going to be against Miller. On the rebound, Ken Miller is guilty of the foul. And we are going to take the long walk down to this end of the floor. That's 3 personal fouls. I think we mentioned that, against Ken Miller, 6'3" senior. Keith Massey has played with 4 fouls since 4 seconds remaining in the first half when he picked up that 4th foul. Charlie Hope is leaving the ball game, and he's being replaced in the lineup by Charlie Schmidt. So it's now Biener, Schmidt, Schnabel, Stabner, and Green. As Jerry Schnabel converts on the free throw. For Freeman, it's Miller, Massey, Collar, Lanzer, and Jones. Second free throw is no good. We've got a 2-point game. So, the Freeman Flyers will be on the attack. They lead by 2. Pass inside to Miller is tipped away. Miller finally controls it. Back to Glanzer. To Collar on the right wing. Now back to Glanzer. Less than 3 minutes to play. Glanzer working inside. Now throws back to Dave Jones. Just thinking to slow things down a little bit here. Go for the good shot. Ron Bennett's on his feet, pointing things out. Now he's not at all happy with what he sees, and he's going to call timeout. With 2:46 remaining in the game. The game to determine who will represent Region 6 in the state. Weber hands the ball to Barry Glanzer, and we play it in for the last 2 minutes and 46 seconds of the game. They played into Dave Jones.
Turnovers.
He gets it back to Glanzer. Glanzer goes left wing to Dave Jones with the ball. Biener is guarding him. Tom Biener in the game. Pass inside to Massey, and Massey is going to be fouled from behind. Check that. What's the call? They must have had a 3-second call. I thought there was a foul call, a traveling violation. So Tripp now has the ball. A chance to tie it up. 54-52. To Smith, down in the corner. To Schnabel. 1 dribble. Back to Biener. Biener with a left-hand dribble. Freeman steals the ball now in the backcourt. Here's Miller on the dribble. Coming all the way down, gets a shot up, no good. Rebound to Biener. Biener, long court pass to Schmidt. He'll hold it up. Gets it back to Biener. Biener has it tipped away. Now gets it up. No good. Massey with the board. Tipped away from him, but we have a foul. And that foul will be against Tom Biener. Now the clock is all in favor of the Freeman Flyers. They lead 56-52 with 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining in the game. Keith Massey at the free throw line for a very big free throw, to say the least. 1 dribble, it's up, no good. Rebound comes to Charlie Schmidt. Schmidt and Russ Weller says he wants timeout. So with 1 minute and 40 left in the game, a Tripp with a basketball. Freeman leads by 4. Faith